He lost everything money could buy. Then love taught him how to live again. Hello everyone. Welcome back to The Secret Street. Today we're diving into something truly different. A story that carries both power and pain, wrapped around the journey of a man who had everything that money could buy, but still lost the one thing it couldn't: peace. The title says it all. Money cheated him, love healed him. It's not just a story. It's a reflection of what happens when wealth blinds the heart, and life teaches its hardest lessons in the most unexpected ways. At the start of his journey, he was a man of ambition and pride. Every morning began with the roar of his car engine, the flash of designer suits, and the weight of expensive watches on his wrist. His world was surrounded by luxury, the kind that makes others envy you, but quietly empties you inside. The streets knew his name, and people followed his life through admiration or jealousy. But little did he know, that same wealth that gave him everything would soon betray him in ways he couldn't imagine. His exterior world was perfect, just like the gleaming paint on a luxury car. Every detail spoke of class, power, and control. His home was modern and cold, designed with clean lines, tall glass walls, and endless lights. But deep within that perfection, there was silence, the kind of silence that no music or laughter could fill. People came and went, parties never ended, but real connection was missing. Money built his image, but it couldn't build his soul. Inside, his life was a different story. The interior of his heart was lonely. His relationships were like empty rooms, beautifully decorated but without warmth. Friends surrounded him when he was rich, but when his wealth started slipping, they vanished like smoke. There were no genuine voices left, no one to tell him the truth or remind him of his worth beyond money. His empire began to crack, and for the first time, he saw how fragile success could be when it stands on greed and ego instead of love and honesty. The performance of his life, once smooth and unstoppable, began to stall. Deals failed. Partners turned their backs. His confidence wavered. Just like a high-speed car losing traction, his life began to spin out of control. He tried to maintain the image, but the shine was gone. Money, and the same force that once promised him everything, had cheated him. It took away his peace, his trust, and his belief in people. But life has a strange way of balancing itself. When everything fell apart, when he was left with nothing but regret, that's when love walked in. Not the kind of love that dazzles you with beauty or fame, but a quiet, honest love that heals you from within. She was simple, pure-hearted, and different from everyone he had ever known. She didn't care about his past or his bank account. She cared about the person he was beneath the layers of failure and pride. Her presence changed him. Slowly, he began to understand that love doesn't need luxury to survive. It only needs truth. The safety features of his new life weren't made of money or power. They were built from trust, compassion, and forgiveness. Love became the shield that protected him from the pain of his past. Where money failed to give him peace, love gave him strength. The transformation wasn't easy. He had to unlearn everything he once believed in. He had to accept that happiness isn't a product you can buy. It's a feeling you earn by giving and receiving real care. The unique selling point of his story lies in this shift. From luxury to love, from chaos to calm, from loneliness to connection. It's not about wealth or possessions. It's about finding meaning in what truly matters. His new life looked nothing like the one he had before. The house was smaller, the car simpler, but his smile was real. The interior of his heart was no longer hollow. It was full of gratitude. Every day felt like a fresh start, not because he had regained his money, but because he had rediscovered himself. The price he paid was heavy. He lost his fortune, his name, his fame. But what he gained was priceless. He learned that peace doesn't come from success. It comes from sincerity. That love isn't about what you have, but who you are when everything else fades away. His story teaches us that money can cheat you. It can give you illusions of happiness that disappear the moment life tests you. But love, when it's real, heals every wound. It doesn't promise perfection, but it promises presence. It doesn't offer luxury, but it offers loyalty. In the end, his conclusion was simple yet powerful. Money bought him things, but love bought him life. The reflection in his mirror was no longer of a man defined by wealth, but of someone who finally understood the true meaning of being rich. Rich in heart, rich in kindness, rich in love. So as we close this story, remember, money can decorate your world, but only love can give it depth. If you chase money, it may cheat you, but if you value love, it will always find a way to heal you. This was Money Cheated Him, Love Healed Him. A story that reminds us all that sometimes losing everything is the only way to gain what truly matters. Thank you for watching, and if this story touched your heart, don't forget to share it with someone who needs this reminder today, because the real secret to happiness isn't found in wealth, it's hidden in love. See you next time only on The Secret Street. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to Secret Street so you never miss our next emotional and inspiring story. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get instant notifications of our latest uploads. See you in the next video. Until then, stay true, stay real, and keep watching Secret Street.